Ida for buying my former nanny a house instead of my dad. So I 30 recently bought a house for my former nanny. My entire childhood, I was raised by my nanny Jane, as my mom was the breadwinner and my dad wasn't in the picture at all. Jane attended every after-school activity, graduation, and parent-teacher conference. Jane basically raised me, and I see her as my second mom. My mom employed Jane as a nanny housekeeper from when I was 2 until I was 28 when my mom passed away due to cancer. As a result, I inherited everything. My mom was a successful surgeon with her own practice, and my grandparents left her with a few properties in her home country. I have since rented the properties out, giving me a good rental income. Well after my mom passed away, Jane was there for me. She helped me make all of the funeral arrangements and contact relatives from my mom's home country. After she helped me through this difficult time, I wanted to do something nice to thank Jane. As a birthday gift, I surprised Jane with the deed to a 2-bed, 2-bath house in an area of the country she had always talked about wanting to retire at. Jane tried to decline the gift, saying it was too much, but I told her she was like a second mother to me, and that this was the least I could do for her as thanks for raising me. Well, somehow, word got back to my dad that I had bought a house for Jane, and he turned up at my mom's old practice demanding to talk to me. I didn't even know who the man was, as I've seen him less than 20 times in my entire life. He claimed to be my father and yelled at me for buying a house for a stranger over someone who is family, and says he and his family of 5 have been struggling financially. He even had the audacity to say that I should buy a house for him and my half-siblings, who I have never met, because they are my blood family, and I laughed in his face and told him that Jane had been far more involved in my life growing up than he ever had, and that I didn't care if he was struggling financially. Security then escorted him to his car and made sure he left the property. My dad's side of the family have now been trying to reach out through Facebook. Complete strangers who I've never met saying I'm an asshole and that my mom never let him be part of my life. I know this is false, since I remember my mom calling him over the years, asking him to pick me up on the weekends to spend time with me, and he never did. I tried to talk with my friend Aiden, 34, about this problem, who recently reconnected with his dad, who he hadn't seen since he was 6 due to his dad being incarcerated. Aiden told me that my dad probably had a good reason for abandoning me, and that I'm the asshole because some people don't even have dads. I reminded him I was one of those people. Now he's refusing to talk to me. So Reddit,